guys, it's Kayla. This week is Celebrity Week. I'm going to be sharing some of my celebrity experiences. I feel really awkward doing this because my mom's in the room. But I would just like to say beforehand that I'm not trying to brag in any way. I'm doing this video because I really like That's So Jack's celebrity experience videos, and since it's Celebrity Week, I'm gonna make one of my own. So the first experience, I was like 12 at the time. I was at Kings Island and we were in line to ride a ride called the Diamondback, and we were the next people to get on the ride. My friend looks at all of us and she's like, "Oh my god guys, I think that's Victoria Justice." And I was like, "There's no way that's Victoria Justice." It ended up being her, and my friend was like, "What's your name?" And she was like, "Victoria." And it was funny just the way she said it. But so then, being the idiots we are, we got on the ride when we could have just gotten off. And as we were about to get off of the ride, Victoria was walking away and my friend yells, "Victoria, wait for us." She didn't wait for us, she just kept on walking. So then we got off and we chased after her, kind of. She stopped and we got pictures with her, and I'm not gonna put that on here because I look really bad. She was with a guy and he had sunglasses on and nobody was really paying attention to him because we were all like paying attention to Victoria. But I look over at him and I'm like, wait a minute, I know him. So I go up to him and I'm like, "I know you." And he was like, "Oh, you do?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like, "You're Josh Hutcherson." And he was like, "Yep, that's me." And I told all my friends and they came over, and I think one of them got a picture with him, but I was like, "Give me a high five." And then he gave me a high five, and I didn't wash my hand for like 2 weeks. Come to find out, I guess they were dating because they like walked away holding hands. It was really weird and kind of cool. Like, I wasn't expecting it. I just went to Kings Island and ran into them. The next one, so basically me and my friends, we made a YouTube video. I was dressed up as Cody Simpson and I was like wearing a wig and glasses, and my friend was the girl in the I video. And we were basically just dancing. We made a music video to the song. Cody saw it and I guess he took it the wrong way and he thought that like we were making fun of him, but we weren't. And he commented on it and he was like, "Sorry, don't like my video, guys." We weren't making fun of him, but and then a few days later we ended up meeting him. He noticed my friend. He didn't notice me because I had on a wig and glasses, but he noticed my friend. Really? And he was like giving her dirty looks, and you could tell he noticed who she was. I don't know what's going on. It was really funny, but we met him when he was like a little fetus at the mall for like $5. The next one is, I was sitting in my room one day and I called my friend. I'm like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm at Kroger." I was like, "Well, what are you doing at Kroger?" She was like, "I'm meeting Dylan and Cole Sprouse." And I was like, "What?" So I called my other friends and I'm like, "Guys, let's go to Kroger and meet Dylan and Cole Sprouse." We go to Kroger, we're waiting in line for the meet and greet, me and two of my other friends. They were taking forever to come, Dylan and Cole were. Me and one of my other friends decided to go try to find food, and as we're walking down the aisle, here comes Dylan and Cole, and I freaked out. I was like screaming and I don't know what I was doing, but I was like really excited. Cole was like smiling at me and he was like laughing, and Dylan was just kind of looking at me like I was an animal. He was scared of me. I don't know. And we got in the line after that. It was just like a signing, so we couldn't get pictures, but I snuck a hug in to Dylan. I've always liked Dylan, and people are always like, "No, Dylan's the fat one, he's ugly, Cole's the cute one." And I'm like, "No, Dylan's the cute one." And now everybody's like, "Oh my god, Dylan's so sexy now." And I'm like, I always had faith in him, so bye. The next experience, to this day, nobody believes me. One day, me and my friends decided to go to Dairy Queen, and we got our ice cream, sat down, casually eating our ice cream, and I'm like, "Guys, this guy behind us looks like Justin Timberlake." I didn't really think it was him, but my other friend turns around and she's like, "Oh my god, I really think that's Justin Timberlake." I got a picture of him, but it's blurry. We started to kind of freak out, and I think he realized that we noticed him, so he left and he got in his car. He had his window rolled down, and I was like, "Bye, Justin," and he was like, "Bye, girls," and he started laughing. And then come to find out, he was in Cincinnati that day, so it was him, but nobody believes us. This one, what the crap is going on? Back in the day, I used to be a huge Belieber. You go far enough back on my tweets, I was obsessed. People at school would call me Bieber because I was so obsessed with Justin Bieber. It was extremely bad. I don't like him as much, but I don't have anything against him. Kind of grew out of the Bieber phase. This was my first Justin Bieber concert, and I went to the concert and it was really great and I had a lot of fun, and we were leaving, going to our car, me, my mom, and my sister, and we're walking, and we hear a bunch of girls screaming. And I'm like, I'm going over there. So we go over there, and my mom's like, no, we have to go. There's a bunch of traffic. And I'm like, Mom, I hear a bunch of girls screaming, and we're at a Justin Bieber concert, so obviously something's going on. I'm going to go over there. Bye. So we go over there, and Justin Bieber and Sean Kingston and like the whole crew is outside having a water gun fight, and they were like spraying the crowd and stuff, and I was like this close to Justin Bieber. So technically I didn't meet him.
What I want to do is cut up the banana.
And the last experience was with Ollie Murs. My uncle works at the venue that Ollie was playing at, and I really liked the opening band, which was Before You Exit, and he got me in early so that I could get in the front row, and then his friend ended up getting us to meet Ollie, and we walk in and Ollie's holding a dog, and I'm like, I don't know why he's holding a dog, but then he like sets the dog down. The dog's just like running around the venue, and it was really strange, but it was like really nice. But then we got our picture. We all look so bad in the picture, like even Ollie looks extremely terrible. I don't know what happened, but it looks really bad. And so then I got front row, and me and my friend were like the only people in the crowd that knew all the words to the Before You Exit songs, so Connor was like paying a bunch of attention to us and laughing at us, not meanly, jokingly, and he was like dancing with us and stuff, and it was really fun. And that wasn't the last one. I lied. This isn't a big band. They're now known as the Tragic Thrills, but they were known as All-Star Weekend, and at the time they were All-Star Weekend. Me and my friends were going to an All-Star Weekend concert, and we're on our way there, driving down the street of the venue. My friend yells, oh my god, there's Cameron. And Cameron's like the guitar / bass player. I don't know which one you consider it, but he's, yeah. So we literally pile out of a moving minivan onto the street, almost get hit by cars, like we don't care. One of my friends doesn't have shoes on, the other one's crying hysterically, and we just like pile out of a minivan. Basically mob him, I don't know, it was really weird. And he was like scared. My friend was on the ground crying, and it was really weird. And he talked about us in a bunch of videos when they'd be like, so what's your craziest fan experience? And he'd tell the story about us. It was cool, but just to know that we were known as the creepy girl that dove out of a van, that's kind of bad, so I don't know. But yeah, that was it really? Yeah, that's it for this video. If you like to give it a big thumbs up. I recorded this video 11 times yesterday. I also made a main channel. The link to my main channel will be in the description box along with all of my social media sites. So check out my main channel and follow me on all of my social media sites. I'll see you Saturday. Bye!